Good evening, guys. Welcome back to the 254 node, where we speak on matters on cryptocurrencies and investment with a difference. I personally love and admire preppers. It takes plenty of insight and effort to do what they do. Lots of people think that they are crazy or have way too much time on their hands, but that's because they are not well understood. They epitomize the skills and mindset which build up our great nations. Sadly, the same skills are no longer being transferred down from one generation to the next. We find ourselves at a crossroads with the coronavirus contagion ravaging the populace. People are scared, and for good reason, to go to work. As a result, they are spending less and less with each day as they attempt to become minimalistic, as no one knows for sure how long this event will last. On that note, please remain safe and ensure to observe utmost hygiene. As a result, businesses are shutting down due to lack of people dining out, making purchases on that new pair of shoes, traveling for their annual vacations, and so forth. With businesses closing, millions across the globe are losing their jobs. 1 out of 4 Americans have either lost their job or are taking on a pay cut. The American government and governments across the world are doing their best to try and fight off twin risks: a disease outbreak and financial downturn. Irrespective of the appearance, all is not lost. As Warren Buffett puts it, be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. There are certain steps you can take to ensure that you are not only survive this cycle of the economy, but come out of it stronger and more prosperous. Here's how to go about it. It goes without saying, your health and that of your family is the first priority in this life, irrespective of the current circumstances. As such, ensure that you take necessary precautions to see that you and your family, as well as your loved ones, are healthy and safe. You are what you eat. This means you need to watch what you are consuming. That means no more junk and highly processed foods. It might be expensive in some instances to eat organic food, but it's all worth the dime. Similarly, if you do not regularly exercise or have never done it before, it is time to consider doing it. Not only is it good for your body, but it is a great way to bond and pass time as a family while being indoors under lockdown. As previously stated, if you think that eating healthy is expensive, think again. Hospitals are incredibly expensive, and with the current turn on events, the manpower is definitely overstretched. So ensure that you have enough clean water and food to at least last your family for a month or two. If you have a backyard, then you could convert it into a small sized garden where you could grow vegetables such as cucumbers, onions, tomatoes, carrots, pepper, and so on. This is a great idea, as it not only ensures that you have a supply of fresh vegetables, but it also means that you save. There are great ideas on how you can maximize on the space you have to ensure that you get more harvest. By incorporating techniques such as vertical farming, you can double or even triple the amount of harvest per square foot. Tough times call for tough conditions and measures. I won't lie to you, it's going to be a pretty challenging period. Should you find yourself lucky enough to still have a job, then you are pretty fortunate. Irrespective of your employment status, you need to start spending less than you make. The lower you can go, the better. That means canceling that Netflix subscription and opting out for free content on YouTube, which may teach you new skills like you are learning right now by watching or listening to this video. And that is all for free. Similarly, use this period to set up new means of making money. With the internet, you could easily do this. You could start off by looking at freelance work, of which there are hundreds of companies offering gig kind of jobs. The extra money will certainly help you out. So far, we have covered what you may require in order to survive both the bleeding economy and the epidemic. We shall take a look at what you can do so as to prosper from this unfortunate turn of events. Most wealthy personalities in the society own their success to real estate. With mortgage rates being so low in the United States, getting your hands on a prime piece of property could translate to significant returns once the economy enters the next phase. Other than lower mortgages, rental prices have been increasing since 2009. And as a property owner, you are certain that your income from the rentals will certainly increase with time. Seeing that we are approaching the US elections, most politicians are certainly focused on getting re-elected. Hence, they will definitely do their best to ensure that the economy is booming and jobs created. As we have seen that the US Congress has passed a bill to bail out most of the companies and businesses to the tune of over $2 trillion US dollars. With the US Fed printing trillions of dollars since the outbreak, savers are truly the losers. How, you may ask? By printing trillions of dollars, they, the US Fed, do so out of thin air. This same amount of money will have to be paid later on by either you, your children, or your grandchildren via taxes. So rather than your taxes going into projects which will benefit you, such as infrastructure development, it goes towards paying the Fed. Other than the delayed payments, there is a silent tax on your money, which most people don't really fully comprehend. And that tax comes in the form of inflation. This means if you have money in the bank or under your mattress, you can now purchase less and less with each month. Fact, had you entered into the BTC market a year ago and sold off today, you would have made your money back plus some interest on top. BTC has so far been the best performing asset for the past 10 years, beating off asset classes such as real estate, money markets, precious metals, and so on. This is because Bitcoin is an uncorrelated asset, and as such, it is a nice addition to your portfolio. Compared to the USD, it is expected that BTC will have an inflation of less than 2%, which is far less than the Fed dreamed target. So it makes sense to own a bit of crypto rather than none at all. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so very much for your time. Thank you for taking your moment to watch the video or to listen to me from wherever you are. I do appreciate you, each and every single one of you. If you found value in this video, then I would appreciate it if you would leave a like, and also consider sharing the video with your friends, with your loved ones, and let's spread the word about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin and all the life-changing opportunities that they offer us. Thank you so very much. If you found value once more in this video, then also please consider subscribing, as it helps grow the channel, and it also gives me the morale to keep on producing more content for you guys. Thank you so very much for taking your time once more. Have yourselves a lovely day, night, or evening from wherever you are, and catch you on the next video.